Hey folks, here we are in Team Nissan's brand new state-of-the-art facility in Oxnard, California, reviewing this car right next to me, the 370Z. We first came across this car when it was unveiled in North America for the first time at the 2008 LA Auto Show last November. There's a lot of things that they've changed since the last generation. A lot of the owners of the former 350Z actually complained about how it almost felt like more of a rental car feel on the inside. Well, that's definitely changed. Everything from the leather-stitched steering wheel, there's actually suede inset on the doors, they've reconfigured the gauges, added brushed aluminum, all kinds of things to make a world of difference. And being here in Southern California, a lot of us prefer automatic transmissions. There's actually an all-new 7-speed transmission. That is good gas mileage, and that's something they picked up a cue on from Mercedes-Benz. This vehicle is an inch wider than the last generation, even though it's about 4 inches shorter. Now let's take a look and see what's underneath the hood. Now, last generation engine, the 350Z, was actually a 3.5 liter V6. They took the same engine and put a longer stroke on it. So in other words, they bored out the engine a little bit so we get more power. This is the all-new 3.7 liter for the 370Z. On top of that, it has what's called variable valve timing. That's the same thing that BMW's been doing for years. It actually gets more efficiency out of the motor, so you're able to increase your gas mileage while you're able to increase your horsepower as well. Pretty cool feature. So now I want to do a walk around on the car with you. This will give you a better idea of some of the new body lines, but I do still recommend coming down to your local Nissan dealership and taking a look at it firsthand to really get a good vibe for this car. The top thing that I noticed was this boomerang style front headlight. It just has a certain feel that differentiates itself from the last generation. Now if we kind of follow back, there's some things that I do like that obviously stand out. You have your Z placard on the side of the vehicle. Obviously it looks great, but it's got functionality as well, mainly safety. So not only do you have your blinkers on the front right and the rear right, but you actually have a side marker for the vehicle right next to you as well. Now, another thing I want to point out is actually the overall skin has changed. The A pillar is pretty much the same, but kind of coming back to the B pillar, everything has changed from here to the rear of the vehicle. Again, I love how they reincorporated the boomerang from the front. Really adds a nice touch to finish off the rear end. So you might ask, how do you shed 88 pounds off of a car? Well, here's one strong way they did it, was the fact that they switched out normal sheet metal for aluminum on the hood skin, the door skins, and the rear deck skin. So the formula is leaner, taking off some of that weight, stronger, adding horsepower. That power to weight ratio is what makes this vehicle that much faster.